In this video, we're stepping into Sable, a stunning open-world exploration game where you guide a young girl on her gliding, a rite of passage through vast deserts, ancient ruins, and forgotten technology. If you're new to this channel, hi, I'm Kasiessa. Welcome to another new episode of my cozy gaming series. Whether you're here to unwind, fall asleep, or just enjoy some quiet company, I'm really glad you're here. I also stream a variety of games over on Twitch, so if this kind of calm content feels like your vibe, feel free to hit that like and subscribe button. Now, let's tuck in, take a deep breath, snuggle up, and let's enjoy Sable. Shedworks. Hello there, little cockroach. Moving Sable. WSD. Alright. The art style is very interesting. Wow. Very unique. I assume we have to do here something to open up the gate. Can we jump? Oh yeah, we can. Yeah, there is something. I see a slit like right in the middle of the face. Oh wow. Jumping, press space to jump. I think I figured that already. This art style is really fascinating. The animation. Even the shades and the lights. Move toward the wall. To begin climbing, keep an eye on your stamina. Oh, I see. Well, let's see if there's anything else that we can explore here before we go on forth. Nothing here. I think we can go. Oh, there's a ladder here as well. And I believe this is a dead end. Press C to crouch. This seems to be looking like it's all hand drawn. It's very pretty. We are currently at the desert. That was a very long jump down. Let's go a little bit more careful to not break our kneecaps. Hold down shift to sprint whilst moving around. You can only sprint whilst you have enough stamina. Let's see. There's a smoke coming. Going into the air. Ibex camp. Oh, he's got a prosthetic leg. I can feel Yadi smiling behind her mask, just as I know she can feel the teeth bearing little grimace behind mine. I'm nervous, and she's softly, sweetly amused. In her eyes, I probably have very little to worry about. You know, you have nothing to worry about, don't you, Sable? And yet, I shrug, but any attempts to act casual are fruitless. The movement is jerky, and I don't think I've ever been more aware of my little shoulders. She laughs. I mean it. But I don't know how you are. You're going to be nervous until you've started, and then you will act like you've been doing it your whole life. Remember the first time you rode a bike? You wouldn't even let me put you on the seat. You were so afraid. Your hands were like little claws, gripping onto me. I feel the memory in my fingers. But then I promised you it was going to be alright. Told you how much I had loved riding my bike as a young woman, and how wonderful the wind felt through fabric. Suddenly, there you were. You sat down. You leaned forward and put those little grasping claws on the handles, and you were off. And I remember thinking, just watching you tear over the sand. Look at her. She can do whatever she wants. Yadi reaches out and places a hand on the edge of my mask. And you can, Sable. I take a breath. I think I'm ready. I thank Jadi with encouragement and tell her with a nod that I think I'm ready. I know you are, so let's get you started. You'll need to talk to Hilal and Driss. Driss should already have made the arrangements for your bike. And Hilal will share something, well, let's say as useful as it is fun. I think I might suspect what Jadi is saying, but I stay quiet. After that, I suppose we'll see you off. I'll be back soon. I'll tell Jadi I'll be back soon. Sable, don't go planning your return before you've even left. Take all the time you need. It's a big decision you're making out there. I tell her that's why I'm so eager to make it. To choose well and quietly. So that I don't go too far down the wrong path. Whatever you decide, you do so with my blessing. So don't try using me as an excuse to come home early, eh? She knows me. Now go, speak with Halal. I'll be there to see you off. And speak to Driss as well. I've told him to arrange your bike with Cizo. But you know how he is. I have something to give you. A compass to help you on your journey. It's the same one I used on my gliding. An artifact, you might say. I take the device in my palm. It fits naturally there, perfectly weighted and crafted. Each component slides together with incredible, satisfying precision. Thank you. The ceremony I need to complete. And this is the compass. Oh, this is nice. It shows me just the right direction where to head to. As I approach Hilal, they give an enthusiastic wave. I've always appreciated Hilal's verve and vigor. And on a day like this, I'm ready to match it with a touch of nerves for balance. Sable, take this. Hilal hands me a small round stone as it nestles into my palm. I feel a warmth not borrowed from Hilal's hands, but emanating from within. I run my thumb over it and find it softly, electric like static on cloth. I didn't bring anything for you. Hilal gives a tingling laugh. Oh, Sable, you can make up for it when you return someday. What I've just given you is a gliding stone. What do you feel? I tell Hilal that I feel electricity. Then you're doing it right. What you feel in that stone is openness. I look at the stone. It seems quite closed. Gliding stones are vessels of the perpetual. They suck up its power like little sponges and hold it there for you to channel. Right now it's empty or dormant and waiting for you to fill it up. I ask how I can do this. Take it to the temple ruins at the edge of the canyon. You'll be able to activate it there. Hilal claps their hands twice and bobs a little. I appreciate their good mood at a time like this. Come back to me once that's done. I want to hear all about it. As I'm about to leave, Hilal stops me. You haven't gotten your bike yet, have you? It's a bit of a trek to the temple, so go see Driss. He was meant to get that ready for you, yes? I remember Jadi's words now and tell Hilal I'll go and see Driss. Alright. Driss is right there. Let's take the ladder. Can we take it? No was very close. And there it is. There's Driz. Hi, Driz. Though I've told myself not to be too eager, it's all I can to not to raise up to Driz. Driz is the camp manager. He's been difficult to get a hold of lately. But now I strongly suspect that he's been working on my bike in secret. Perhaps it's extra beautiful or has some custom feature. What will its name be, I wonder? How fast it will go? Will my legs feel sore? Or will I get used to it? Driz turns with a bit of a start. Sable. Hello. Jadi sent me to speak with you. Did she? What about? To tell him it was about something special. And I make a leading gesture, slowly, trying to be perfectly cool and confidential. But I can't do it. I'm too keen. And the words spill out. I asked Driz if he might sort of, possibly, maybe have a bike for me. Your bike? He yells it like it's an idea he just had. Your bike, yes, of course, right. Yes, your bike. That I prepared for you because today is your... Did you forget? In abject horror, I gently asks if you may have forgotten. What? What? I would never. It's... Obviously I have your bike. By which I mean I arranged it for you. In a... Well... It's sort of a tutorial for you. Did you forget? I'm telling you, I didn't forget. I just made different arrangements. You see, Sable, before one can own their own bike, they must prove that they can ride a bike by taking a test ride on a different bike. I think about it and find I've never heard of that part of the gliding. But Driz does seem earnest. Sort of. So instead of worrying about your bike, I'd like you to try this bike as a test. Driz gestures to the sand cutter at his side. It's quite old and a little bit shabby. A tester if ever I've seen one. I'll give it a go. Really? I mean, yes. Good. Be gentle though. This sandcutter's older than Jadi. You treat her with respect. Now, ride the bike through the ring and back. And here's some advice for you, my young glider. Don't fall off. Don't lose your bike when you're not riding it. Okay. It's time to test it. So accelerate and then E to get off, 80 to steer. Oh. I should speak to Driz. We did it. That was easy peasy. I returned to Driss, who somehow manages to seem caught off guard despite knowing I was coming. Sable, congratulations! How was your first pre-glide ride? Any strange rattles? Unexplained hissing? Small fires? What do you mean, fires? Surely you would notice if you were on fire. Even a little bit. Was that a possibility? Well, obviously it didn't happen, so I think we're fine. Driss, is this bike dangerous? Well, he doesn't finish. Have you already been by Hilal? Am I not getting a bike? Well, you're getting the use of this sand cutter. That's something, eh? You can borrow it to run your little errands. My little errands? And Hilal's got something to show you too. Help you out with more of that, mobility you're after. With my confidence in this exercise only lightly tarnished, I thank Driss very much for his help and his bike, and I depart for Hilal. I believe that bike, I think he used us as a test subject to not get in danger by himself, I reckon. Funny. Very clever. Put it that way. Hilal. Jadi. Oh no, that's Jadi, not Hilal. Jadi greets me warmly. Hello, little glider. That's big glider to you. I tell Jadi I'm actually a big glider. She laughs. You're right. You are. Sable, noted, adult, and big glider. I'll keep it in mind. What was your gliding like? Ask Jadi about her gliding. Tell you what, I'll tell you when you get back. I cross my arms in protests. Pout all you want. I don't want to spoil any surprises. She lowers her voice to a whisper. But I did meet some crystal farmers once. Crystal farmers? And that's all I'll say about it. You should get going. Okay. But what is my task now? Activate the gliding stone at the altar. I think it's this one. Oh, it's a post box. Hello, Sable. Unread messages. 0. Have a good day. Wait, so... Activate. Just give me the sync cutter to drive. I need to complete task for Hilal and Driss. Activate the gliding stone at the altar. Let me speak back to Hilal. Now you are Hilal. Head over to the temple, Sable. I promise it will be worth the trip. Oh, I think that's what you meant about. What was the compass again? I think it was Q, right? Oh yeah. guess it's time to head to the designated place. Alright. Just asks me a series of increasingly strange questions before I make an excuse to take my leave. Okay. Now let's take it and... So Lal said something about the temple. I'm not sure what is him. I think they meant the temple right there. Activate the gliding stone at the altar. Or actually... Yeah, not the... I think it's the altar right there. I hope. Could it be? I don't think that this is it, because my stamina is getting very low. I'm not sure this was the spot. Was it there? I should have paid more attention to where I should head to. Wee. See, can I go up here? No, I don't think so. Okay. Okay, let's climb up. Almost there. Oh no. We almost made it. Come on. You got this. Oh no. Maybe this way? Almost there. Come on. That's not it either, right? Or could it be? Oh, this is literally the place where I've been. Okay. So that's not it either. No, I doubt that this is the place that I actually have to go. Can I jump over here? Oh no, I can't. Oh no. That was a long fall. Not sure if I'm ready yet to go here. Wait, is that the altar right there? Let's see. Maybe I did went the right direction. Highly chances that I did go in the wrong direction. Okay, let's see. Is there any way that I can go around it and climb? I guess that will be it. Oh, what's this? Some coins. Okay, let's go, girly. Oh, what's this? A chum egg. A chum egg offered by chums when planting themselves into the ground. Perfectly smooth and hard as a rock. These eggs seem to flow with how light they are. There must be a good place to deliver these. Oh, okay. I guess that was not the place. Alright, let's go. I have a feeling that this bike is not the best. Oh, well, that was interesting. Oh, sunrise. It's morning. Wow, what a jump. Oh, careful. Might not want to get this one. There you go, nice stay put. Oh no, wait, that's where I came from. Now I remember. Or actually, is it? Oh yeah, I did. I did come from this path. Well, I did say to not get hurt, and so far, I didn't. Where's the altar? I'm trying to find it. What is this? What is this? There's nothing of use to be found in the ship, but I notice a blinking light flashing on the dashboard of the cockpit. Push the button. A voice crackles from the machinery in front of me. It sounds like a recording. It's barely audible. Stop messing about with those buttons, you absolute idiot. Sorry, Ramen. Concentrate. I don't think I have to remind you how much work it was to get this far. We're almost there. Alright, let's see if what that old machinist told us holds up. If not, there'd be hell to pay. I hear the sound of mechanical adjustments being made. 3 clicks. Buttons being pressed. Perhaps? Okay, when I push this orange thing, pull that lever. Hard. Yes, Ramin. The sound of a click and a loud grunt before a snapping sound. Oh, on Rohanna's mask. Not that hard. You've torn it out. Suddenly the speakers are filled with static and a low rumble that gradually increases in pitch. And then the sounds of someone cheering. It worked! We're flying! More cheering. Is that the sound of someone dancing? Okay, let's focus. This thing is moving fast. We need to slow it down a bit. How do we do that? Let me check. The machinist's notes. A long pause. The rumbling static sound that started playing when the ship took off is still increasing in pitch. Ramin? That lever, Toma. The one you just ripped out? We're going too fast. We're going to crash. We need to try to... The recording cuts off there. Oh. That's what it is then. Huh. Interesting. Oh. Are you looking for a calibrator? I tell Saima I have no idea what she's talking about. She seems annoyed, but that is generally her way. Saima laughs off my irritation, but I'm not going to give her the satisfaction. I cross my arms and try to effect the change. I'll give you the calibrator. I put out my hand, proud of myself for standing tall before Saima. If you give me some beetles. That's a fair trade, isn't it? Something you want or something I want. I try to decide if it's more mature to push her over and steal the calibrator or to acquiesce. But then I simply stipple aside and shake her little hand. Perhaps some of the adults in the camp know where I can find some. Okay. Well, isn't my progress actually to get a bike? Perchance? That little thought I had in me, but I probably not gonna say it. When I saw that kid. It seems to look like machinery. Oh, what do we have here? Do I need to talk to someone? Oh. Ibexi red dye. The dye bottle for the colors of the Ibexi red bike. Oh, that's interesting. That's very nice. Oh, see something there. Now what is this? Atomic calibrator. Oh, funnily enough, I found one. Whee! go up here. Mm-hmm. Right here. Now, something tells me. Now, this is mine. But am I not supposed to do something? Okay, I already had these conversations with her. Head over to the temple, Sable. I promise it will be worth the trip. But where is the temple? Does he mean the temple over there? Let's mark it. Hopefully it's gonna help me. Looks like this way. Well, time to get my glider and head my way there. And off we go. Whispering stones activate the gliding stone at the altar. I do that, we do. Yeah, and just totally forgot about our glider. That's okay, we're gonna kill some time and do the other things that we need to do. Sounds like this is the spot. Yeah, I doubt we can reach. Come on. Almost there. The music is also very nice. Very cute. This creature seems to look weird. More like a person. With gliders. Oh yeah. Well, that was very close. Now, is it okay to fall like this? I have a feeling that our poor girl is gonna break her knees. But apparently there's no fall damage, so that's good. But still, we take precautions. I am still fascinating about this art style. Fine lines, simple, and just a few coloring. The stone thrums like the beat of a heart as I approach the altar. Maybe it feels right. Exhilarated. I think so. I'm ready for Rohana to know me. I'm ready to know myself. I feel her curiosity in this sacred place. I know I am in her sight. You did it. Whispering stones show Hilal. You activated the press and hold space to glide in midair. Oh wow. I thought we're gonna press and hold space to glide in midair. I thought we're gonna get actually wings. But it's also very cute that we are flying in a bubble. Very cute. Oh, there's a chest down there. Let's get it. No. No, no, not there. We take these coins. And off we glide. Looks like a small bubble that protects us. Very cute. And also a good thing that it doesn't require any stamina. The more I'm playing this game, the more I'm obsessed about this art style. And hopefully we're gonna get a better glider, not this one. Since there's actually kind of implied to something that is not really safe. Let's see, can we go up? And up. And up we go. Nice. Oh. There we go. We did it. Is Jadi still there? Oh, she is. Nice. Oh wait, there's something here. Come on. Another of these shroom eggs? Yeah, another chum egg. Maybe some sort of like collectible to find? When I return to Hilal, it's clear they know what I've just experienced. They're excited on my behalf in a way that makes me miss them before I even left. Isn't it incredible? How does it feel? Exciting and true freedom? It does. Safe. Like a warm hug. I tell Hilal that I feel almost embraced by the perpetual warmth and safe in my own little bubble. They swoon. Oh, that's such a nice way of describing it. Hilal's mood doesn't darken, but the sigh they let out holds a bit of sorrow. You're very lucky, you know. I miss it so much. That feeling, just floating on the breeze. But I suppose it's best that it fades with age, Or else I might never have come back from my gliding. I would just be out there, having myself into chasms. I'll heave myself into chasm for you. Is that really what you do? I wish we could all do it. I tell Hilal I wish it was something we could keep perpetually. So do I, Sable. So do I. I know people manage to keep it up, but I don't know that I've got the time to practice as much as they do. It takes a really serious focus. Hilal laughs, even if there's a bit of regret in it. And I certainly haven't gotten that. Still, I suppose the gliding wouldn't mean much if it were all gains and no loss. I think about that, but decide that there's already too much loss on my mind to consider it much further. I am saying goodbye to my clan, my family, my home, my childhood. To lose the perpetual is a sacrifice for another time. You're going to love it out there, Sable, even when you don't. My advice, try to have fun. There's a lot to be said about ritual and independence and all of that out there. But the world's an easier place. You put joy first. I thank Hilal for their advice and for their help, and tell them I'll miss them. It will be over before you know it. A warning and reassurance, all in one. I say goodbye to Hilal. Before I go, Hilal gestures towards the tower. It seems Seizo wishes to see me before I leave the clan. Seizo has a task for me. Well then. But Hilal is so right about this. He's absolutely right. Always bring joy in first of the things that you discover. A very important life-saving advice. Seizo is an outclanner to the Ibex Sea, but I've known her for nearly as long as I can recall, and think of her more as a kind of distant relation than any sort of outsider. Imaginists, I'm told, are given their posts, and by their training and their code, must go to where they are needed. But Seizo has been among us so long that it's easy to forget it's an assignment first and foremost. As far as any of us are concerned, she's one of us. I think there's a perception among the other clans that the Ibexi are quite insular, but that our designation of Ibexi versus outclanners suggests some nervous authoring of those who are unlike us. But in practice, such things are more the result of our nomadic nature. We seek to know who we will travel with us and who we must leave behind, but all are welcome to join. And I'm always pleased that Seizo did. Sable, how do you do, clan child? I can only think of one thing. Excited for my bike. Better now that I'm getting a bike. A bit worried. Am I really getting a bike? Excited for my bike. Seizo has a throaty quality to her voice, and the rumbles through her mask when she laughs. She's quite a serious person most days, and I'm always torn between pride and alarm when I manage to make her chuckle. Yes, Jody told me how excited you were. Siso sniffs. She also told me Dris would be coming along to get your bike together. But I think he may have. I knew it. What? I hadn't meant to say that out loud, so I tell her I was just clearing my throat. I don't begrudge Dris's forgetfulness, for I tasked with so many odds and ends. I might be just as scattered. And besides, this will be good for you. I want you to scavenge the hoverbike parts yourself. I'm going to make my own hoverbike? I asked Ciso if I'm expected to make my own hoverbike. No, you're not going to make your hoverbike. You are going to build your own hoverbike. Of course. The make suggests you are creating something, but your bike already exists. They simply haven't taken form yet. Here, take this. Ciso hands me something. This is a navigator. You can use it to mark waypoints on your compass. It should be useful in finding the old parts. I asked Ciso where I might start looking. Our bikes are reborn in the ruined ships, in fragments spread apart. A good start would be the ship down there too, near the camp. You'll find another up on that great rock, near the other side of the canyon. And another behind the old dam on the hill. Use your navigator to mark that down if you need. You'll need to gather a control panel, a power supply, and a calibrator. I'll be back before you know it. I tell Ciso I'll see her soon and head off in search of the components. Together, we will create something new out of the old. But didn't I? I believe I actually found the calibrator. Where are my items? There. Atomic calibrator. Some sort of ancient calibration device Ciso asked me to retrieve from a ruined atomic ship. Well, there it is. And these are my clothing. Okay. So I will be changing them throughout the journey. Alright. So my quest is... Alright, find a power supply and a control panel. Good thing that I found the first one already along the way while I was wandering around. If I believe it's probably the best to go close to the dam. That's where it's closer. Close as that. And that sky is also so pretty. Let's get as closes as we can get inside. And then the remaining part of it, just walk by foot. I'm still surprised that the mechanism works here just fine. Alright, now how do I get up there? On the other side. Okay. I'm wondering if we actually not stole, but took some parts of these wrecked ships and then that way somehow created our camp with machinery. A power supply. Maybe if we can wander around a little bit, can we find something more? Or is that it? Seems like it. I like that most of these colors are very low in contrast here, but when it comes to the lights, they are extremely bright. I like the contrast, I like the detail that they put in. Even here, especially at the entrance door. Now, on our way to... I think it was that rock. Yeah, let's go there. Let's see, can I go up here and then fly on the other side? Oh, we're not there yet. Now I believe I'll only be able to start from here, as I can climb up to pretty much everything. And I think also now we can jump on the other side because we have the glider. We're more like the bubble. And up we go. Oh, wait a second. Let's jump. Here we go. Just a little more. And I believe we should be here. Ancient ruins meet up with high technology is always like a thing that I always loved. A very nice combination, a fusion. Atomic power supply. We did it. Now let's go back to our ship. To our glider. To our little bike. Now let's go to Sable. We found the part, Cizo. I return to Cizo with the parts, and as she waves me over that, I feel a pang of sadness in my chest. When will I see her again? Once I'm gone? Well done, Sable. Yes, this is everything we need. Are you ready to assemble a bike of your own? I'm ready. Caesar relaxes in the workshop. It isn't that she is particularly rigid or anxious ordinarily, but there's a certain calm beauty that one only truly appreciates when Cizo is in her element. I wonder if it's this way for all machinists. What you must understand, Sable, is that the components you acquired, they fit together, not by chance, not by effort, but by nature. They belong to her. They have always belonged to her. All we are doing is assembling her from what she has already been. I nod and feel a soft buzzing in my ears. Among my clan, we believe that machines have names, held for ages, like deep secrets, unheard by those unequipped to listen. We will find this one's name together. Oh. That is very cute. She's having so much fun. Can totally imagine building your own bike and then being it completely yours. Caesar relaxes in the workshop. It isn't that she's particularly wicked or anxious. Oh, I had it already. Thought I'm gonna be talking to her, but it seems like it's not. Alright. Speak to Caesar. Oh, that looks like a nice bike. Looks really pretty. Listen. Caesar tilts her head a moment, leaning closer to Simoon. All at once I know the hoverbike's name. Simoon. I say it in a whisper to let Caesar know. Simoon. Moon. Well done, Sable. What does it mean? You should ask for yourself. Caesar looks entirely serious. The bike, to my enduring surprise, says nothing even when I lean close. I tell Simoon that I'm eager to know her better, and Caesar looks quite proudly at the both of us. You are ready then for the gliding. May all the gods turn their faces from you, Sable. An odd blessing, perhaps, but Caesar is prone to such things, and I can read her in her tone that it was meant quite sweetly. You must learn to listen to Simoon, to take care of her. Seek out my fellow machinists on your travels, Sable. They will teach you the art of machine whispering. Oh, and here, take this. It's a machinist badge. You'll meet plenty of my ilk on your gliding. Show them your worth, and they'll give you more badges. I thank Caesar twice for good measure, and give a bow. I am ready. Should speak to Jadi about the final gliding ceremony. In a perfect way, even just tell her, right when the sun rises. Sable, the cartographer landed his balloon while you were away. You should go speak to him. See if you can get a map. I nod and begin to go. But Jadi gestures me back and puts something in my hand. Here, some money to get you going on your journey. Use it mostly wisely, and then a little unwisely when the mood strikes. It's good to know the value of money, but you never want to be ruled by it. I thank Jadi effusively, and head out on my way. Right, where is the balloon? Oh, it's this guy. Oh no. Oh, he kind of made it. time to go up again. There's the balloon. Oh, you also seem to have a face. And strange, I wonder why they all have faces. I mean, masks where they hide their faces. Of course they're gonna have faces. But just why are they hiding them? I approached the cartographer. Ah, greetings, child. I saw you looking longingly at my grey balloon. Quite a piece of work, isn't she? She really is. I nod enthusiastically. It really is an impressive vessel. However, nervous, I could imagining being up there all alone. I wonder if anyone's ever fallen off of one. Best not to ask right now. Well, good to meet you and... Oh, I should introduce myself. I'm Jordan. I tell him I'm Sable. Suppose if you come all this way to see me, it's probably a map you're after, eh, Sable? I would love a map. I tell the photographer I would love a map. Of course you would. I will be 50 cuts. I'll buy that map. Perfect. Let's trade then. Did that one confirm it? There you go. I thank Jordan for the Ever map and all its vast possibilities. Something about this makes it feel more real. Good luck on your gliding, Sable. I still remember mine. I ask how it was. Short. Knew since I was a boy that photography was for me. But I spent a little extra time out there just to enjoy the world. Speaking of, keep an eye on the skies, eh? Plenty of my colleagues out there, and they will have more maps to sell you. From Hakoa to the Sodic Waste. I thank Jordan for the tip and say goodbye. Very well, child. Unlock a piece of the map. You can navigate to the map screen in the pause menu. Once you have visited a place, you can fast travel to that location using the map screen. If you have a bike, will also travel with you. Ah. Ilaria. The blue was more fun than the person in it. Sure was. Looks very cute. No. Let's head my way to Jadi. 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 Jadi? I return to Jadi with new lightness, and it makes the weight off my departure feel heavier still. What a strange day. Sable, is that a badge you've got there? Cizo gave it to me. I tell Jadi that Cizo gave me the badge. Then you must have earned it. Well done. I give a bow of thanks. Well, Sable, if you keep this up, you'll be headed for the mask caster in no time. I tried to think about going to a mask caster, but it seems impossibly far away. Imagine choosing what I want to be. Imagine choosing what I want to be forever. I know what you're thinking, but don't worry about it. You'll get plenty of badges when you're out there. And once you've got 3 you like, you can trade in for that mask. But don't feel like your first mask is your final choice. The gliding is about freedom and exploration. I suggest you claim as many masks as you wish. Only at your final ceremony will you be asked to choose one. How will I choose one? You'll have to feel it out. But when you know, you'll know. Now. The tone of her now puts the butterflies back in my stomach. With all of this done, there's only one thing left. It's time then, isn't it? Time to walk through the face door at the temple of Rohana. There you will assemble your gliding masks. And go. There are the things I wish to convey to Jadi here, but depths of love and gratitude and fear and worry and hope. And though I find myself unable to speak any of it in words, I know she understands. Before you leave, child, I made you these. They are dyed with the traditional ibex-sea maroon, and I will provide you great comfort out in the desert. When you leave today, you will no longer be Sable, clan child of the ibex-sea. You will simply be Sable, and the rest will come. But no matter what you are, no matter where your journey takes you, I will always know you. I will always love you. And I will see you again. Aww. I don't know where my journey will end, but I know where it must begin. And I'm ready. Aww, Jadi. It's like this feeling that it's stuck down your throat. But at the same time, the excitement because you're going on a journey by yourself. But at the same time, you're leaving everything behind. What a horrible dilemma. Now where's my... Where's my bike? I could sworn that I've seen it here somewhere. Actually, I can see it like that. There it is. I should head to the temple to begin my gliding. But wait. What about my bike that I just built? Alright, let's see. Oh, there it is. Alright. Off we go. That is basically the place where we started everything at. What a beautiful statue. Wow. Now I believe I have to go on these platforms. Oh. Oh, there's a chest there. What are these? Now, how do I get up there? Hmm. That's a lot of climbing, girly. Let's keep you active. Oh, there's a third one. I see. What? I'm sorry, Sable. Come on, we got this. Oh, there it is. Oh, the red and yellow lines again. Is that my mask? Some of them are broken. Seems like this is my mask. Hibexi mask. Return to camp. Alright. But I kinda wanna get the chest. I wanna to see what it's been hiding inside. But I need to think again where it was. I need to climb up first and see. Was it this way or was it that way? I think it was this way. I'm pretty sure. Let's try again. Oh yeah, I found it. There it is. Well, how do I get up there actually? Oh. Oh, I see now. Okay. So actually from this way. Okay. Cuts. A cage of 100 cuts made from metal harvested from crushed chips. They have holes punched through the middle where a rope can be slid through for easy and convenient transportation. We got more money. Now we are ready. p.m. Where did I leave my... Wait, where's my bike? Where's my bike? I'm pretty sure I left it here. Where's it gone? Or maybe they just took it back. They're all gone. What happened? Logging in. Hello, Sable. Daddy's voice echoes strangely through the machine, yet still, it warms me. Well, Sable, this is it. By the time you hear this, we will have gone. The gliding is a journey that must begin alone. There's a certain nuance lost in transmission, and for that I'm grateful. It would be far too much to hear the cracks in her voice and not run weepily into her arms to stay forever. But I'm ready, and so I close my eyes and listen. But though you go by yourself, you're not without friends. You're not without family. You're not without love. The these things you will always carry with you as you do your mask. And I know I'm not supposed to do this, but if I were you, I might go and see Utari. They are the machinists at Burned Oak Station and among Saizo's closest friends. Utari's a good contact to have once gliding, and a fine way to get another machinist's badge if you're so inclined. Only a suggestion though. As for us, I'll send another message once we've returned to the Ewer. So keep an eye on the post boxes and try not to forget us. She takes a long breath, and I forget that things as easy as breathing could ever exist. The world is waiting, Sable. Good luck. Leave the canyon. But what happened to our bike? Oh my god, this is our bike. Oh my god, and the color is also changing from blue to green. Oh, this is really pretty. We have such a nice bike.
Come into me, show us the way. I'm caught between the wind and parts of the unknown.
I should speak to you, Teddy.
A sight to see. It feels like everything is moving around me. Feels like it is moving in time.
Giant Oak Station. Wow. That was truly phenomenal music. Oh, come on. Come on. Do not want you to get down. That was such a lovely song. Wait, I believe we can already change the mask, right? Let's equip it. The guard before me stands tall, her posture shaped by day duty, uniform weathered by years. Hello there, young glider. I'm nearly startled by the force of her greeting, but her voice is comforting, somehow warm and welcoming. I greet her with the accidental enthusiasm of a traveler finding a friend. She smiles behind the mask, I think. Always nice to meet a fellow adventurer, especially now. How are you faring so far? I need sleep. The world is big and I feel very small. I've never felt more free. Oh, how lovely that must be. I might normally be a little jealous, but my circumstances are opening right up. I'm about to join you in that blissful freedom. Think about the belt, folded up fabric, and smoothed out rug that will make you my next pillow. And many to come. My neck aches faintly at the thought of how many nights I'll spend this way. It's possible. I'm romanticizing it a little. You see, I'm getting ready to leave on my second gliding. She reads the confusion in my silence. Did no one tell me of the second gliding? I suppose that isn't a real second gliding, but it's how I'm thinking about it. A chance to see the world again, and how it's changed. I'm a crying guard, you see, or I was a crying guard. As of 3 days ago, I'm officially retired. You should have seen the way the others looked at me. There's a laugh in her voice. All of them were so baffled to see me go, telling me how much I would miss the big city. A few of them even felt sorry for me. Like, what would I do now that my life's purpose is complete? Can you imagine? I try to, but I can barely muster a view of my purpose's start, let alone its end. I shake my head. I said thank you all for the strange condolences. But tomorrow marks the first time in decades that I'll wake up in the morning and have absolutely no idea what lies ahead. And I've never been more excited. Don't get me wrong. I've loved my work. I even love the noise and the trouble of Ekria. But I've spent enough of my life standing around, looking hard. Time to explore. Her glee is infectious. I asked where she would like to go. I'm heading to the Badlands, I think. I want to see the bridge of the betrayed. If you haven't already, you should definitely go and see it yourself. You want the northern Badlands, southwest of here. I nod, trying to keep the directions in mind. And Elizabeth gives me a little tap. Maybe I'll see you up there. So she's retiring from work to feel her freedom again. Oh, that's a big beetle. Hi there. Is that the place where to rest? I reckon this is. But I cannot talk to these people yet. Well then, that looks like a very cozy, comfy tent. I should go and find Elizabeth on the Bridge of the Betrayed. It's southwest of Burned Oak in the northern Badlands. I should speak to Utari. He must be here somewhere. The machinist looked me over. You're late. I'm perfectly on for what, actually? For our meeting one another. You ought to have come here sooner. Ask the machinist how they know me. I do not know you. Not yet. Perplexed, I wait for them to explain themselves, but they seem to wait for the same. Briefly, I feel a hint of shame as I remember times I have been laid amongst the Ibex Sea, things I have slipped up in doing. But I dismiss my doubts as I recall that I have no idea who this strange machinist is. I ask them. My name is Utari. Of immediate relevance to you is that I am a friend of Cecil. I asked then if Cecil alerted them to my impending arrival. Perhaps she looks out for me and sets waypoints and oozes along my gliding. Comforting thought. No, it was your hoverbike. I heard it for the first time months ago and felt the shape of its voice, her voice. Sorry. But the Utari that it was not Simone I heard. Preciso and I only built her a few days hence. They waved their hands at me in a hurried dismissal. Did Ciso teach you so little? The voices of our machines are eternal, more ancient even than their forms. I hear them as I always have. And yours, I thought, would revisit me sooner. But here we are. Now, let us speak of why you have come. Our needs converge atop the wind tower. Customized bike. Let's have a look, shall we? Okay. Oh. Okay. And close it. Okay. Utari greets me warmly. How may I help? That task still needs doing, Glider. Tell me more. Something Something has stopped the tower working. I was hours away from going to see it for myself, but you and Simone came after all. Go there, mend what is broken or soothe what is hurt, and I will give you what you seek. I ask Utari if they know what I seek. I omit that I might not. A direction. I will be waiting for you. Travel swiftly and safely. I say goodbye to Utari. Alright, then. Apparently something has stopped the turbine, so I should be able to fix the tower by removing it. Let's help him. And glad that we glided in, I believe. By that I should be heading this way. I should be able to fix the tower by removing it. Does he mean this one? Let's check out a stubborn snag. Could it be? I doubt that this is the place that we have to go because that's the balloon that's... Wait a second, isn't that our friend? Wait a second, let's see. Oh, this way. We almost made it. Okay. First balloon. I have a feeling that we're gonna meet him again. And it was quite awkward to hear him say very well. Oh, you're a different guy. I greet the photographer shyly, a little cowed by how alone we are up here, and how intimate that sometimes feels despite it being so much a part of my gliding. She responds with what sounds like a warm smile. Hello there, glider. Thanks for taking the time to climb all the way up here. Surveying gets a little lonely sometimes, you know. I tell her I do, given how lonely I can get on the sands sometimes. I hope Simone doesn't hear. So then, what is it you need? Can I buy a map? Of course. Oh, what's this? Photographer's badge. A badge traded by photographers. It's often quite a journey to get them to buy them. Maybe not now. We have to spend our money wisely. Thanks, glider. Goodbye. Alright. It sounds like a heartbeat. We're almost there. Oh, so the waypoint on my map, on my compass is also changing when it's dim and bright according to daytime or nighttime. That is very cute. Such cute detail. Right, there must be something here. Surely. Is this really the place? Oh, that's really far away, isn't it? I think I see something there. That must be my location. Wow. I wish I had something to zoom in to see from the distance because it looks so far. Really, really pretty. If you'd like to see a second part of this, let me know down in the comments below, and I hope you enjoyed this calm game of Sable. And I'll see you in the next video. Good night.